Just the week before Fashion Week, and a lot of work to do. Basically, I've been working on a set design by myself, and that's also my first ever actual set design that I got to do alone. Like, I have to source materials and all that, so that's, I think, a challenge. So to give you guys a bit of context, for almost a year now, I've been working as a production assistant for an event agency specializing in fashion and luxury. And so I help out mostly with the scenography and design. Most of our work revolves around the fashion weeks in Paris, and in this video I'm taking you with me for Fashion Week, but POV production assistant's view. Hi guys, it's the beginning of Fashion Week now. It's the morning of Monday. This is when everything starts. I don't have a show right away, but I have to pick up some materials. And then there's another show at which I won't be attending fully because I have a concert. So that's my day for today. I have to move here and there a lot. It's gonna be kind of busy. Hope I can make it. It's been a good while since I filmed this. It's November now, and I'm showing you something filmed in September. It's kind of embarrassing, but I really wanted to share this with you, so bear with me with the slowest update ever. By the way, these fabrics I'm carrying won't see the light of the day again until Wednesday. But since we're renting the same venue for Monday and Wednesday, I can keep my stuff in the gallery. Everything started early afternoon for this one because the show was pretty late, and I helped around set stuff up, and for this one I was pretty much alone until my colleagues came around. I'm gonna get sushi. My job is mostly helping people locating them where to go, get stuff they need, and showing models the runway, and just basically everything when it comes to just managing a show and like just producing the show.
Oui. Je viens pour les coiffures. Ça va être en haut là, il y aura juste des escaliers là-bas. Oui.
En fait, faut parler pour que ça rentre.
I would have loved to stay and see the show, but I had a concert planned with a friend, so I left early. Today we're going to Palais Tokyo. We're going to be there for like 3 days. We rent out a room for a lot of our shows, and I know the room pretty well. That's where we're headed right now, I guess. I have the morning off today because the show doesn't start until I think it was 4 or something. It's in the afternoon, so it gives me a bit of time to recover from last night and all that. But I won't be getting any good sleep until like Friday, I guess. Tomorrow and the day after will be like the most hectic days during the whole week. So yeah, let's go. I'm driving down the coast, homies in the back bumping loud. You know we ain't got no worries. This my home.
Coucou. C'est celui-là?
Non, c'est complet, c'est celui-là. On attend juste que celui-là il décharge. Et après,
Okay.
Bonjour. Tu vas bien?
Oui, très bien.
Ça se passe?
Ça va?
Ouais.
There's no huge decor or anything too complicated, so we set up the collection, prepped the benches and the lights, sound checks and all that. And in a bit, the models start arriving. We put the models in order for the rehearsal.
T'as besoin d'aide? Ateta.
Alors, il faut gueuler parce que moi, avec le bordel qu'il y a.
Ateta. Yulia, you're up third. Yeah. So Jojo, Sarah, Yulia, yeah.
I'm the last one.
Okay.
Then they get dressed and get photographed. I was in charge of the goes backstage today, and it was kind of my first time doing it, and I kind of messed it up during the rehearsals, so a huge pressure bomb dropped on me. Everybody was telling me to do it right during the actual show, and in my head I'm like, yeah, you're right, I wish too. And as you can see, my hands were shaking so bad, but at the end of the day, I managed to do it right. After the show, I had to go to another venue that's going to have a show the next day, so I just went there to check on some stuff. Today I arrived pretty early on set. Ballet de Tokyo again per usual. I started working, but then there was Rick Owen's rehearsal in the fountain area, so I went out to sneak a peek, but ended up coming back in with tears because that gas hurt like a bitch. There were a lot of volunteers for this show, so I checked everybody in, and our team goes through the last minute touches until the guests arrive.
Et voilà, bah du coup on reste ici parce qu'il y a des personnes qui vont arriver en retard.
En retard et faut les diriger aussi. Nathan, faut le coller.
Il est arrivé?
Ouais.
Mais moi, je sais pas du tout comment le coller.
Mais ça va être toi qui vas le coller.
Quoi?
Je te dis si c'est pas bancal ou pas. The presentation had volunteers in the seats, and the guests walked down the catwalk instead of the models, so that was pretty new and interesting. After the show, we finish up, and I head out straight to the gallery. I needed to sign some stuff, some administrative procedure for tomorrow. So it's like 5:45 or something. I had to open the gallery today because I had the keys from yesterday's visit, so I'm here alone. Today's the day of my little set design thing going on. Pretty excited. I'm pretty tired. Whew. Long day. So yeah, setting up the set design since the morning, and to tell you the truth, I was under a lot of pressure and stress. I honestly didn't know how this was gonna turn out until the very end, but it went so smooth and so flawlessly. I was so happy. Projects like this really make me realize how lucky I am to be working in this industry. It might not have been the most extravagant show in the world, but I think this project is always going to have a special place in my heart. After wrapping up the project this morning, I got to go watch another show in the American Cathedral.
Greg, je peux passer?
Ça va? T'es bloqué?
Ouais.
T'es bloqué, elle fait partie de l'équipe.
Merci. Bonjour. Merci.
It's the biggest show we're doing this season by this American designer called Christian Cohen. I'm supposed to just be watching, but I helped out my colleagues backstage a bit until I settled behind the rows for the show to start. It's the last show after a day of Friday rest. I don't remember why I'm taking the metro instead of the bike to Ballet Tokyo, but here we are. I arrived on set to find myself steaming the decor for like 2 hours. It was just rows of sheets, so they kind of needed to be steamed. For a moment, I was in the control deck for rehearsal, but ended up changing to backstage.
Hi, your name is?
Indigo.
Indigo.
The last one.
Ah, okay. Okay, oh, you can go on last.
When you're backstage, which is what I do a lot of the time, it's calling models to go up for the show and keeping them in order while they change and send them out at the right time.
Go, 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 Sasha.
It's kind of chaotic for the whole show for like 10 minutes or so, but I think it's so satisfying when the show is over and the wave of catharsis comes over you. Like, it's the best feeling. I really love working in this industry because you're always doing different things. One month you're behind your desk just doing stuff on the computer, the next month you're on 5 different sets, and then another month you have no work to do. And you meet so many people, so many interesting people in different fields. I feel like I'm more extroverted during fashion shows when I'm usually very introverted. It's also another side of myself that I discovered while working here. At the end of the day, even documenting this vlog was so fulfilling. Hoping I could show more of this in the future, and thanks for watching. See you in the next one.